Good morning, student. Let's see our new chapter. Chapter 6 Companionship. Students, you can see in the picture, each and every picture, you will get more than one children are there. Okay, this is called companionship, where where children work together, play together. It's called companionship. So we'll see in this chapter. Once there was a sports competition held for the special children. Many sports were to be played as race, table tennis, and shooting on a wheelchair. So it was the race ground, and all the racers or competitors were ready for their victory. In all those, everyone who was physically challenged. Students, first you have to see in the picture here. Okay, here these are the competitors. These children are special children, means those who unable to walk, unable to speak properly. These are the special children. There was a sports competition, okay, for the special children. Many sports were played like race, table tennis, and shooting as wheelchairs. Everyone were ready for their victory, and those everyone was physically challenged children. A time was set to start the race. It was 100-meter racing competition. A serve whistle range, and all the participants began to run on their wheelchairs. Time was set, and to start the race, it was a racing of 100 meters. A serve whistles range, and all the participants began to run. Although they were physically challenged, but they were strong in the feeling of victory. Though they were physically challenged, but they are enough strong to win the challenge. They were running slowly. All were moving ahead of each other to win the race, but there were a little boy who had not started his race yet and kept standing on the starting line. They were running slowly and moving ahead of each other to win the race, but there was a little boy who had not started his race and kept standing on the starting line. Right then, the little boy fell down off the wheelchair and started crying. And then that small boy fell down suddenly and started crying. All other participants stopped and looked back. What happened? A boy came back to the boy, leaving his ambitions of victory. He helped the fallen boy in getting up and dusted his robes. All other participants came back to help the boy in their own ways. So that little boy fell down suddenly and started crying. And those who already ran from that started line, they stop and they look back and they just shock you what happened, and they came back to see the fallen boy. They wanted to help the boys. The boy was suffering of such a disease in which body parts could not coordinate with the mind. It is called Down syndrome. And that fallen boy was suffering from Down syndrome. It means in this disease, the whole body parts could not coordinate with the mind. A small girl came ahead and embarrassed him by saying, "You will feel better." Now all the children held each other hands and moved ahead to rest. All the children had a feeling to help and support each other rather than to win. Children crossed the finish line all together and showed a sign of winners. A small girl came to him and embraced and hugged him and said, "You will feel better." All the children, those who are participating, they just help him and motivate him, and all the children crossed the line together and they showed a sign of winners. This is called companionship, good companionship. Everyone was the winner now. Fairy also awarded all the participants with gold medals for their spirit of community and humanity. This is called a good companionship. Everyone was the winners, and each and everyone got the gold medals. So students, this is a story, and I think this is one of the best story. We'll see the correct option here. Competition was held for special children's. Sports competition. The race was 100 meters long. The little boy kept standing. The little boy was kept standing on started line. Okay. The boy was suffering from Down syndrome. And here the true and false. Everyone was running fast. No. All the competitors were strong in the feeling of victory. Yes. Nobody helped the fallen boy. Wrong. Everyone held the hands of each other and start running. True. A little boy kept running and won. A little boy kept running. No, it's wrong. So students, this is your homework. Okay. Fill in the blanks. It's your homework. Do it by yourself. Thank you, student.